Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses 2. Last time we defeated Kaiba. Today, we're hopefully going to beat Mana with Unpopular. This will very likely be the finale if it doesn't go like absolutely disastrous. So yeah, let's see how this guy has been changed since the first game. Also, it's I guess Meadow instead of the normal trade. So that's the only change, at least from the beginning. Also, that's like horrible. So that's a horrible start, obviously. That's a really bad start. I didn't even get the chance to... No, I'll just get like Goblin Fan now. Okay, well, we did not get Goblin Fan, but... Alright, well, you can just go and disappear. Obviously, one of the big issues is that we do not have, like, any terrain cards. Or at least, we have a couple monsters that can turn terrain, or change terrain, but for the most part, we're in a situation where we really just have no way to get rid of the Crush, at least not easily. And, well, that's kind of a big issue for this map in specific. Alright, that's, Wilker's Lever. I don't actually mind him destroying the cards I have in my hand. They're not that great anyways. This guy with 1600 really isn't that strong. But... Okay, power increase. Probably just a crush card. Also, like, I'm still sick, so, like, if I do cough, I apologize. Alright, I mean, he lost both of his carrot idols. That's not a bad thing. He lost a crush card. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Alright, he doesn't feel like attacking, apparently. That's really unfortunate. I kinda need you to attack me. Like, finally, jeez. Okay. This is important because now you can do a whole lot of damage to him. We do have to sacrifice Curse the Dragon, who can at least turn himself in the Wasteland, so... But, like, he couldn't stand on Crush card anyways. So, we just do this, we do half of the life point, but we lose Twin Ends on the Dragon, which sucks, but... Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice. Like, we just don't have much of a choice. He's got 3 monsters. That guy suddenly goes, comes forward. Let's see what cards we draw. Right, I mean... You can turn that stuff in the water. Alright, well, this could potentially be like... This could be interesting if he goes and attacks into our Hourglass of Life. We could potentially just win this one. Okay, well, he did not go for an attack on Hourglass of Life. Soul Eater. Something tells me he may not be as interested in attacking us now. Let's see what he does. Oh my god. Let's look. Night. Alright, well that's super anticlimactic. Oh, okay. Well, I always knew there was a possibility of this happening, but still. That's one of the most stupid AI moments ever. Like, genuinely, what was he even expecting to happen? Okay, well, we didn't get anything. How unfortunate. I love my 7-minute finale. What madness is this? I cannot lose. I am the guardian of the cards. You know, I thought the endgame was supposed to be more difficult, but it just didn't feel like it was more difficult. Like, I get that with him, we obviously got a little lucky with him just doing stupid shit, but like, Kaiba didn't seem harder, Labyrinth Ruler didn't seem harder, Shizu also didn't really seem harder. Like, honestly, the late game hasn't been that hard. If anything, I feel like the mid game was... I think the hardest opponent, honestly, was probably Shadi. Like, Shadi was the hardest opponent, I think. We had the most difficulty against Shadi. And, Bones wasn't easy either. Well, I mean, I guess I'll give my thoughts on Duels of the Roses 2. There are some things I do really enjoy. I am definitely a fan of the fact that reincarnation just is now available just after every duel instead of after every 5 duels. That just makes grinding more easy, and generally it just allows you to like get more cards a lot quicker. It eases the grinding, and it also definitely encourages me. It definitely encouraged me to not just go for like one specific archetype and let that be that. Which, yeah, I will likely just leave it at this one playthrough for Duel of the Roses 2. Because there's one kind of glaring issue for if I want to go for every type, and that's the fact that Bones has a 600 deck cost, which is an absolute pain because outside of the zombie deck, there's basically like no deck that really suits the battle against Bones, and having to in every one completely turn around my deck for that specific match is kind of a pain in the ass. Also, like, the not being able to choose which side you start on also will slow down certain decks by a lot by just not facing their opponent until really late. Like, if you're using a Fiend deck, you have to wait until the second run to fight the Fiend guy, right? That can be, for instance, annoying, but I do like things like, you know, the music changes. It's clearly... everything's a little bit more smoother in terms of the battling. You don't have to deal with the battle animations, although kind of wish there was an option to still turn it on for those who do like the animations, but yeah, that's it. Like, we're barely 10 minutes in. Wow. Anticlimactic end, guys. That being said, I may sound a little negative here, but I did enjoy it. It's a little different. I probably prefer, to be honest, the first one, but there are some good changes in this one, and hey, I put like fucking 18 playthroughs and like how many hours into the first one. It's kind of natural that I have more of an attachment to that one than to this one. I will say some duelists are better in this one than they are in the other one, but a lot of them are still kind of just the same, which is fine because some of them really didn't need any changing. But yeah, that was my playthrough of Duelist of the Roses Redux 2. Yeah, if you enjoyed this playthrough, I have a bunch more of the first ROM hack, the first Redux mod, if you haven't seen those. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on these videos, and I'll see you on probably the next Yu-Gi-Oh project. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.